Hi everyone, my name is Dylan, and the name of my project is Ratmap. Now I'm a big believer in data being able to be used by governments and other institutions to kind of better our lives in general. And there's been a lot of progress in the amount of data that's available to developers, especially in the past few years. Many of you know about the Open Data NYC project, which when I first heard about, I knew that I wanted to do my Socrata project on some data set there. And so I looked around for something that could have an application, and I found a database of all the rat infestation inspections done by the city government over the past 5 years. And it turns out that actually the city government has a map application, but it's completely broken. So I decided to write one myself. So if we go here to Ratmap, we can see we have a map here of New York City. And if I click on infest, I'm going to make a server call and get back a bunch of information about all the different failed rat inspections, which is cool. And I can zoom in, and these are color coded by the results. And if I click on one, oh, have I clicked there? Yes, I will get some information on the address, the status of the inspection, and also the inspection date. And so that's kind of cool. One of the problems I realized, though, is that there's just so much on the page, it gets a little bit laggy if I have all this stuff. So what if I'm looking for a specific area of the city? Well, we can instead just kind of filter by borough. And this is going to make a separate call, but we'll be able to get more information. So let's just take a look at Brooklyn, maybe. Actually, click on this really quickly. And so we're going to reload or move over automatically. And here we've got some more information on Brooklyn, and I can zoom in again, and this will actually have more data on the map, because if we query the particular data set without setting a limit, it will crash the browser because there are just so many markers going on the map. Now I realize that this is maybe not as high fidelity as we would like. Let's just go ahead and first just clear this. Maybe we want to look at a specific location, right? Because that's really what we care about. So let's take a look at the full stack campus here, 5 Hanover Square. So if I just press enter, this is going to search for that on the map. And we're going to zoom in, and here we've got our little piece of cheese here, which is placed right on 5 Hanover Square. And if I clicked on find nearby, this is going to find all of the infestations within a 1 kilometer radius. And that's really cool. And I think here you don't get as I think it's a little bit easier to see from my apartment uptown. So if we go up here, and again, because we're querying the database, it really does take a bit of time. So there's some work to be done for optimizing this. But come on, little guy. There we go. And if I click Find Nearby here, it's only going to find the failed inspections within a 1 kilometer radius. And so you can really see, I'll zoom out a bit, that we're only getting data from within a certain space. And I thought, okay, this is cool, and there's kind of a bit of an effect of, wow, like there are rats everywhere, but how do we really know where there aren't rats? And the thing is that what I'm not displaying here on the page is all the past inspections. And so I thought, is there a way that we can give users an ability to check how a particular address compares to the norm, or just compares to the total number of inspections? And so what this has actually done is not only fetch these pieces of information for failed inspections, but if I click on my cheese here, I get information that says the pass rate is actually 82%. So that means that 82% of the inspections within a 1 kilometer radius of my apartment are passing, which isn't so bad. If we check back, let's just clear this up, and let's go back to full stack at 5 Hanover Square. And if we find nearby here, it's going to look like there are fewer inspections, a few failed inspections. But if I go and click, the pass rate is actually 62%. So I think that there's quite a bit to be said here about the way in which we present data and the way that we communicate to our users that the information that we're getting from a database or from our application. So that's Ratmap, and thank you very much.